Who will be crowned Mzansi's next cooking star? The search continues right here on Color Your Plate with KOO.
Walking in and seeing those boxes on the counter, I don't know what's in there. Is it a secret ingredient? Is it another challenge?
I see there's 6 boxes. There's 6 of us, but there's 4 working stations.
What are they up to?
There can't be anything good.
Sure! Hello, contestants.
Hi.
How does it feel to be in the top 6?
I knew I would be here, but hey, let's be humble.
You are what we call the cream of the crop. The creme de la creme of the first round of this competition. You represent the quality that is KOO products.
Most of them are chefs, and clearly I'm not, so I'm quite nervous.
From here on out, you'll be competing in weekly challenges, and along the way, some of you are going to fall out.
Their challenges will test your skills and creativity in the kitchen. In the end, only one will be crowned our winner.
And by now, you know what the grand prize is. 75,000 Rand in cash from KOO, as well as a Thermomix TM6 premium set with more than 40,000 Rand.
Yes. 75,000 Rand. I feel like I've been manifesting 75,000 in my life.
It's all mine.
Top 6. Are you ready for today's challenge?
Yes!
I love them so much!
Love the energy.
South Africa is a country that's full of culture and tradition. And because of that, we also have a diverse food culture as well.
Le kono, re nyaka go bona dijo tše pedi tša Afrika Borwa tše di fapanang di kopana go šomišwa dijo tsa KOO tše le gore ma-Afrika Borwa ga le ba ipsina ka tsona mo mengwageng e fetang masomeseswai.
Now, we've seen how you work individually, but now we want to see how you work together.
It is a team challenge, yes indeed.
A team challenge? Okay, let's see how this goes.
There are boxes right over there. All you do is choose one. There's a can of KOO inside. The person who has the same can as you is officially your partner. It's that simple.
Okay, let's start. Mshlachi, come up and open your box.
Okay.
Team Peaches! Mujaj.
Hey, Team Baked Beans.
Under my box, we find KOO Baked Beans. Again.
Chakras.
Team Shakalaka.
It's chagalaka.
Team Peaches. Team Peaches. So Matlatsi and Zelda, one team.
Yes. Mashlatsi is my partner. She's the person that intimidates me the most, but I'm sure we'll make this work. We have to.
I'm a bit nervous, to be honest. Zelda's a home cook, but if she made it this far, then she can definitely cook.
Team Shakalaka.
I don't know how to feel about this because I haven't been exposed to his style of cooking. I don't know how he works.
Yeah, let's win, girl.
So I team up with Majaji. I heard that she killed the dessert challenge, so I'm happy, very happy.
So here is your challenge. You will have 90 minutes to prepare a main course and dessert, bringing 2 South African cultures together. We want to see clearly how each culture is represented on your 2 dishes. For each dish, you must at least use 1 KOO product.
Culture is in our blood, it's our roots, it's our heritage, it's who we are. So I'm excited about this challenge.
The winning pair will earn immunity from next week's elimination challenge.
Yes.
Which means they automatically go through to the next round.
Sure. Okay.
The rest of you will have to fight for your spot next week.
To show you just what level we're looking for, our executive chef, of course, has prepared a masterclass to show you, some ideas on how to approach this challenge today.
We are gonna kill it. I'm ready for this challenge.
I think we both pretty excited, and I'm sure you guys are as well. I mean, it's nice to be able to kind of draw from the type of foods that we grew up, and then now getting the opportunity to combine those two, maybe with your partner in this case. We decided to go with lamb chops. So we're gonna marinate our lamb chops with a bit of Worcester sauce, but what we wanna do is also toast our coriander. Obviously that helps with developing the flavor.
I can smell the coriander already.
What lemon does to lamb, because it's fatty, it obviously brings out that nice natural flavor, especially if you leave it for like a couple of minutes, I would say 15 minutes before you cook it. It does soften the meat, okay?
That is an amazing tip.
Our Worcester sauce. So we want that to stand a little bit. I'm just gonna use a tiny bit of salt as well, but mostly first on the fat.
Are you not seasoning the meat?
Yeah, we are gonna season it, but I'm one of those people. I don't want to season it too far ahead of the time. I feel it also toughens it, the outer skin a little bit.
Because it draws moisture.
Yeah.
That's a very good tip I'll carry with me.
Nothing wasted.
You see.
And there we go. It's 100%.
We saw that.
I don't want it to crush it into a powder. We still want to kind of keep some of that texture of the
And where are you using
coriander.
these coriander seeds?
We're going to use them on the lamb. For me, I like lamb chops to be more like medium pink. I think you get that nice kind of flavor development much better if it's medium.
Yeah.
So it should take about, let's say about 10 minutes in the pan. Next up then, talking about combining cultures, I love Asian cuisine. South Africans in general love it because we like sort of bold flavors. Okay, so I've got some maize rice here, and we're gonna make like a bit of an egg fried rice. Ooh. Do you guys like egg fried rice?
Yes.
Okay? You can really make it your own. Already, we're gonna make it our own using the rice, but I wanna add some different types of veggies as well. Here we have the KOO corn, and then we have some kidney beans. But I want to add some cabbage, and also maybe we add a bit of carrot. Let's start with 2 eggs. So you can just kind of scramble that for us, please, Arthur.
And are you not seasoning the eggs?
Not at the moment.
Not at
You'll
the
see,
moment.
you know, there's still a lot of ingredients going in there. And the last thing you want to do is kind of like seasoning everything as you go,
Okay.
and end up with something that's maybe too salty.
Okay.
Or over-seasoned. Okay, so also for the rice, especially if you add fresh vegetables, because we're gonna cook them fairly quickly, kind of like want it to be nice, thinly sliced. Barney's quite quiet.
I don't really enjoy mealy rice, or maybe it's because of when growing up it was just so boring.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to seeing the twist.
Kind of a different take on
Yeah.
it.
So you've had mealy rice?
I have.
As porridge?
I was young and it was just plain mealy rice, and I was like, is this rice or what's happening? So I was kind of confused.
So we're gonna start spring onions. Ginger and garlic goes in. You know, here you can start adding things that you also enjoy. You can add chili if you like chili. Okay, now I like when the corn can be fried a little bit, and obviously the flavor develops a bit more.
This is a fun way of a young Barney eating vegetables and mealy rice at the same time.
We should have shown this to your mama a couple of years ago, eh, Barney? Okay, we're gonna add some of the rice. Got some sesame seeds.
Oh, using both white and black.
Yeah, I think it looks nice in there. Multicultural sesame seeds. Our kidney beans. Okay, so our egg goes back in there. We have some soy sauce.
Oh, my favorite.
Okay, now, normally you can use a sweet element. Just gonna add a tiny bit of chutney for that bit of sweetness.
Wow.
I've never seen the reason to make egg fried rice until today.
Okay, we are ready to plate up if you're ready.
I think lamb is ready also.
Now I know this is kind of a little bit old school, to kind of mold rice, but I think it looks pretty on the plate and it's very easy to do. I could very easily just have a bowl of the rice too. Jeez, please don't cheer that.
Okay.
Be easy to please.
Yeah, looks like it. Very simple, but loads of flavor in there, you know? Barney, I'm more interested to get your take.
Ruben's presentation of the dish is pretty old school, as he would call it, but I think it looks pretty magnificent.
I like the texture that the maize rice is giving.
It was good. Yeah, this fried rice is the one, eh?
I'm definitely doing it like this from now on.
It is delicious. Scrumdiddly yum yum purr.
And you can't even tell that it's mealy rice.
No, you can't.
My life has been changed. My childhood has been restored.
Great.
You have been converted.
Done good today.
It's just a beautiful medley of flavors.
Love how immediately when you bite the meat, it tastes like South Africa.
10 out of 10.
Cookware supplied by Chef Diversitas. Low-tan non-stick coatings for easy maintenance and reduced water usage during cleanup. Mzansi's original favorite for all meal occasions, KOO Chakalaka. Just heat and eat. Only the best will do. Color your plate with KOO.
Are you ready to take us on a cultural journey?
Yes. Right. You have 90 minutes for this challenge. Ready, steady, color your plates.
We're making a butter chicken with a twist. I am making a chicken roulade. So I am cooking the chicken separately from the butter chicken sauce, and I'm going to infuse it in the rice. Today I'm actually making the chicken roulade for the first time. My love for cooking started from a very young age. I remember watching television shows and cooking competitions and said that this is exactly what I want to do. And a vivid memory growing up was my father coming back from creche used to lay different types of ingredients for me on the table to make my own sandwich. And I know before he left this earth, he knew exactly what I was going to be. And today I am a professional chef, also known as the Purple Chef. The name The Purple Chef originated from my name. Growing up, my name used to be associated with Bonnie the Purple Dinosaur. People used to be like, Bonnie is a dinosaur for us. I used to be so sad but annoyed, but I mean, I took it well. And the purple is all about spirituality, and as a chef, I am all about feeding the body, soul and mind with good food. So today I'm actually helping out my brother who is studying out this chisanyama. We are making grilled corn sticks and some chicken with a biravos roll. Spirituality plays a huge role in my life because I believe that before the physical, everything is spiritual, and spirituality is basically seeing everything as energy. And this is why I have fallen in love with crystals, because crystals are part of nature that carry vibration, and these are tools that assist us in our spiritual journey. I think we're good to go.
So which cultures are you two going for?
We are going for Isintu. She's going to be making the samp and bean croquettes.
So for the dessert, the main two cultures that I went for was Afrikaans and Durban, like Durban street food. So we have a milfoy.
Of course.
So the filling for the milfoy is a milk tart filling.
Yes.
And then I have a chili macerated pineapple to represent the, the Durban masala pineapple.
Oh yes, the one the street food with.
Yes.
Wait,
Yes.
It's always nice. I love it.
Okay, now here he is.
So we've decided to merge the normal South African culture and include the Pedi culture. Today we are making a malva pudding and a bukoba, which is predominantly a ground nut. In this case, we're using almonds.
I'll be doing the savory, which is going to be chodupap, a chakalaka, a morojo on the side with some chili beans, and then we have our lamb chops to start the moment.
I'm starting off with the almonds going into the oven to make the
Bukoba.
Bukoba.
It's very quiet this side. Is there already problems in the relationship?
No, we love each other.
Oh, you love each other still?
Focusing, Chef, we're focusing.
You focus on the savory, on the main course, and then
And I'm
Fatima, you
focusing
focus on the desserts.
on the dessert.
Mjaji, uthwele spinach mo.
Yes.
Spinach is saying morojo. So inside my morojo, keeping it simple.
Okay.
And then we're gonna add some beans and we're gonna kooify it. Okay?
Kooify.
Yes.
Okay, I like that.
We fire.
Kooify
I
it.
like that. I must use that word.
And Fatima?
Currently starting off with a malva pudding. Instead of using apricot jam, I'm actually using KOO apricot, and I'm going to use that as the jam in the malva pudding. Yeah, we both gave ideas for both the dessert and for the mains, so I'm sure we're going to be doing well.
So you're equally going to take the blame if something doesn't work.
Or we're equally going to take the win.
Okay.
Yes.
Are you doing some custard?
Yeah, so I'm doing a custard, but it's going to be rooibos infused. I'm looking forward to
Another
that.
South African ingredient.
And she's making real custard, I think.
Yeah, I'm making real custard.
Lovely.
Coming this far on the competition has been amazing. I actually haven't thought I would make it this far. I think I've done myself proud. As a chartered accountant by nature, I have a very analytical mind, and that goes hand in hand with everything that I do, including my cooking. My love for food had started at a very young age. I was always very interested in learning from especially my grandparents, aunts, my mom, just how they make different things, what different methods they use. But I am quite adventurous in the sense that I like all cuisines. So culturally, we always are brought together with food. Apart from it being a daily routine that we have to follow, it's also something special for my family, bringing us together. My family is very important. They're definitely the building block to who I am today. They always inspire me to better myself every day. Winning the competition will definitely boost my confidence in the kitchen, and also it will help to finance my renovation that I wish to do for my kitchen.
I will be starting off with my awesomely soft cinnamon sponge cake. I'm going to use my basic vanilla cake recipe. And instead of my vanilla paste, I'll be putting some cinnamon in there.
I'm going to be starting with marinating my lamb chops so that when I cook it, it's nice and soft and flavorful.
Yes, how's it going for you guys?
It's going all right.
Busy getting my cake batter ready.
You doing the dessert.
I'm doing the desserts.
You doing the main.
I'm doing the mains.
Can you see I'm confused?
I can see.
Pastry chef.
While I specialize in pastry, I am good in both. So I will do the cowboy stuff.
I am not happy about swapping roles today, but at the end of the day, we are a team and we need to win this. So we can't win if we both baking.
And what cultural infusions are you bringing?
We grew up eating pap and vlees a lot.
Yes.
So I'm making my take on that. So my pap and vlees is going to be pap croquettes. I'm going to be deep frying my pap, and I'm going to make like an Indian spice tomato relish, and lamb chops to go with that, and I'm going to make the chimichurri as my fresh element.
And the dessert?
The desserts, I drew inspiration from growing up in KZN. Walking on the beaches, there's always someone selling pineapple on a stick, dipped in some chili and stuff. It's a Cape Malay kind of Indian KZN fusion for me.
Oh, you guys are kind of making the same thing. Did you guys notice that?
We kind of did.
Overheard. Okay.
I'm gonna go on to my pap, which I'm gonna be toasting or rather grilling my whole kernel KOO sweet corn.
For the dessert, I'm starting with the milk tart filling because it has to go into the fridge to cool down and like stabilize and be firm.
What's going into the chicken roulade is a chakalaka, the girl that brought us together. And I'm infusing it with some feta and cream cheese so that it can stay in.
So I'm making mini malva puddings, and then I'm also going to have a backup as the full malva pudding. I always have to have a plan B when it comes to the oven.
Right here we have some KOO beans. Then I'm just spicing up with some paprika, some chili powder, and they're going into the oven, and I'm going to add them to my spinach.
Right now we're making magic. We're just trying to see what's going to happen. Everything must just sing. You must just...
The cake's in the oven. And now I'm going to be moving on to my cardamom creme pat. I have made all of these flavors before. I haven't made it like this in a cake form.
Yeah, I just don't like that the chicken is halfway in and halfway out, because this is the other danger with cooking chicken. So once you start to cook it, it needs to go.
It needs to cook.
Yeah, I would put the water on and then I'll leave the chicken in there. Don't let it sit here.
When you get that advice, you're like, am I doing something wrong?
I think your pop is turning into popcorn. It's giving me a fright. Should I stir it here for you?
No,
or you want it to?
I want it to brown nicely.
Yes. Oh my.
Sorry, man.
Contestants, you have 1 hour left. It might seem like a lot, but it really isn't in this kitchen. Let's go, let's go.
I'm finishing off my butter chicken sauce. This is what's gonna go with the rice.
The chicken's in there now, eh, Barney?
The chicken is in there. Doing the Lord's work.
Oh, that's going to way too fast. Poaching, eh?
It's
not
doing
boiling.
its job.
Poaching, not boiling.
In terms of progress, I think we're good. I can see the custard is on, the syrup is on, the morocco is on, the chakalaka is going, the meat is marinated. We're on track. We're moving nicely.
What is that?
This is a cardamom creme pat.
It's gonna sit and it's going to thicken.
I know, but it needs to be thick, remember?
But not like that. Let's see. Can I taste?
Zelda, I can see you saying, I got this. And Matata is like, Are you happy,
nice.
Zelda?
Yes,
Very nice.
she said it's nice, so I'm
It's
good.
very nice.
So now I'm making my tomato sauce or tomato relish. We call it gravy.
I have my onions, my cumin seeds. I'm adding my paprika, lots of it. They're going to toast up nicely like this.
I'm then going to blitz my cherry tomatoes and then I'm going to add them to my gravy and let that reduce down.
Tell you what, my creme pat looks better than hers.
Obviously.
With the twist for the butter chicken, I'm going to blitz up all that beautiful sauce and infuse it in the rice, just like how jollof rice is made with the spicy tomato base and it's mix it with the rice. We're doing that with the chicken.
I'm going to start rolling out my puff pastry. I'm using icing sugar instead of flour because I need that sweetness and I need it to caramelize in the oven.
Zelda. I'm seeing cake, but it smells good. I love cinnamon, cardamom. Hey, it smells like grandmother's kitchen here.
It does.
I love it.
We are also going to be making peach jellies and a caramel custard to represent the South African favorite trifle, or maybe a jelly and custard.
Ruben, we've done a walkabout. We've seen different ideas now in the kitchen. What do you think?
I'm excited. I'm quietly confident for them. I see lots of different sort of ideas. There's a dynamic I'm picking up from some of the teams also where one is taking the lead and telling the other one, add this or do that. How that's going to work, play out is also going to be interesting.
Indeed.
So, yeah.
Sweeten up any occasion. KOO Peaches, the perfect partner for those Easter desserts. Color your custard and trifle with KOO.
Contestants, you are halfway through the challenge. 45 minutes left. Let's go!
Because I'm making cylinder puff croquettes are not round, I'm going to roll that, put it in the fridge, let it firm up a little bit, and then I'm going to cut it into cylinder shapes, and then I'm going to crumb it.
I think the only reason it's doing that is because it's still warm.
Probably. So that's why I separated it. So I want to make 2 batches.
I love it, contingency.
For my pineapple compote, I'm going to be using the KOO pineapple rings. So I'm just going to chop it up roughly, start caramelizing it. You add just about like a 1/4 teaspoon of chili flakes. That's where the like KZN Durban vibes like really come from.
Okay, so the roulade is also ready. So you're gonna also
I'm working now on the
in this pan.
Yes, the chicken is mainly for the butter chicken, so the sauce is going to be there to also just heighten the flavor.
Okay.
I'm making pop croquettes.
I mean, I had a bab croquette also the other side. Are you guys taking notes from each other? I mean, Zelda is making something. It's somewhere that side.
Great
Where's
minds.
originality?
This is very original.
It'll be the battle of the flavors, right?
Battle of the flavors. So it will all come down to whose croquettes or whose pastry cream is better.
Okay. The sampan green beans croquette came out looking very beautiful. I like the panko on them. So I think they're going to be delicious and crispy.
Oh, they look good.
I think they look good, no?
So my malva pudding's out of the oven. They look absolutely amazing, golden brown.
Hey, you did a thing, Fatima. Yeah. You go, girl.
Contestants, you've got 30 more minutes to go.
Let's
15
go.
more minutes.
I'm going with the lamb, babe.
I see a lot of work still to be done.
Kotato, is she the silent assassin?
I'm focused.
You're focused.
Maybe he needs to give me one of his crystals, ne?
I don't know. He seems very attached.
The competition is still going on, baby. Get your own.
Oh, wow. It's already like that?
Yo, okay.
Let's do top 3, baby. If we get there,
We're not friends anymore, ne?
the chakras will fight great.
Okay. It's delicious. It's really good. Crunchy, sweet, caramelized flavor.
Mujaji, I want to see if you're going to make your parents proud. I want to see you I want to see that technique.
So today we're doing a play on khodu, and khodu is typically maize with a sweet pumpkin. So instead of that sweet pumpkin, we're using sweet cornel KOO corn. It's KOO-tastic.
Girl. What's happening?
It's the spinach, the water in the spinach.
Oh,
I would say Bunny was a lot.
There's drama, there's chaos, 25 minutes and plated. Woo!
You shungapha. Girl, I just wanted to pour everything in.
Wait, he is a lot, I'm not gonna lie. I'm saying it to your face.
Custard? There's no custard.
Custard, I'm working on it now. We have enough time. I haven't even started the dessert part.
Speaking to your neighbors that side, ne?
Yeah.
And they say they're just friends for today. After today, they're back to being mortal enemies.
Yes.
So if we both lose, then we'll be friends again.
So the losers become friends and the winners become enemies.
Yes, ma'am.
Allah.
You know, guys, I've been watching you now for a while. There's a zen vibe going on here. Even though you're not talking to each other.
We know what we're doing.
Yeah, because now all of a sudden Fatima's busy with the lamb chops, even while she's waiting for...
I want to get some color on the apricot for plating.
the malva.
Yeah.
I like it. You should open a restaurant together.
That would be a good idea. Why not?
There'd be systems.
My lamb chops have now seared on each side. I'm going to add in some butter, some thyme, some rosemary and garlic to just keep flavoring and basting the lamb.
Hey! If there's one thing my gran hates, is seeing those round little rugby balls. She calls them rugby balls inside that puff. So you need to go wire until it's nice and smooth.
So just about 15 minutes to go.
The panic is starting to set in, remembering also this is a competition and not just the two of them trying to win something. There we go, Barney's.
Barney's singing to calm his own nerves.
It's crazy in here, but that's the way we like it. This is the kitchen that we want.
I'm making this caramel custard smoother because it has a bit of lumps.
Why don't you just strain it?
There is no time for looking for other things but working with the things that
you have.
What chimichurri is of it? Is it minty?
Taste it?
Oh, it's very acidic.
It is going to add a little bit of honey.
Team dynamic is very good. We ran everything
By each other.
Do you like the taste of this?
Open wide and
She was like, oh, just don't stop. Just open your mouth. Like,
What is it? This is the butter chicken.
It's like a butter chicken jollof rice.
Butter chicken jollof rice.
Yes.
I've never heard of that.
Jaji, I like what you're doing, you know.
Yeah, sure. You do.
So this is kind of a few things that you grew up with.
Yes.
I like that.
woohoo! My pop croquettes are now coming out of the oil. They look good, they're nice and golden brown.
They are looking spectacular. For the plating on my dessert, I'm gonna start off with cutting my sponge cake, pop some of that beautiful cardamom creme pat. Then I'm going to add my chili pineapple relish. Take that beautiful caramelized white chocolate and coconut crumb, add your thyme, and there you go.
Is it a lot? Is it nice?
We're doing the happy dance.
Jelly made out of?
KOO tin peaches, blitzed up, and some gelatin powder.
So that you're just gonna, well, obviously for flavor on the plate.
Yes.
Some texture.
Yes.
I'm trying to pipe my milfoil. I'm trying to make sure that it looks neat, and I just feel like it's just falling apart. I think it's not going to be my vision on the plate.
We're working on height and negative spaces for the plating.
So this is like a bright plate, but it's a homely plate. It's a dig in, let's eat feast. These lamb chops look juicy. They look caramelized. They look like everything in life is going wow.
Please have a check, see?
Perfect. I cannot believe you pulled that together in the start.
Me neither.
My word.
Excuse me, how many minutes left?
Under 2 minutes.
Under 2 minutes.
Okay. Couple of minutes to go and we are done.
A few minutes left. Barney is still trying to make the custard come together. I'm thinking that this custard is not going to make it on the plate.
We have no choice, babe. What are we going to do with this?
Contestants, it's the last minute.
We could do like small dollops with a teaspoon.
Just a throwing like that and like this is fine. Nah?
It looks so fine dining.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And stop cooking!
Oh, why is that kind of similar? I'm looking at the next door neighbor's plate.
Neighbor.
Then I'm like, why is it identical? I'm bored. I'm bored at that. Why do they copy us? It's giving similarity.
Copy and paste.
Copy and paste. Yeah.
I'm so proud.
I'm proud as well. I think we did good.
I love her and she loves me. Yes. For now.
So we did well, girl. We did well. Another take 5 because of good luck.
I think it was a good idea to swap roles.
We compromised,
Yes,
and I'm really
we are very happy with how it came out.
Are you sure? Or are you lying to me?
What the judges because if the judges say that no, it was bottom 2, then I'm not happy with what we did.
Then I hate you and you can't cook left.
So we're not friends anymore.
KOO Butter Beans, a delicate flavor that complements a wide variety of dishes. Color your plate with KOO.
Hello, judges.
Hey.
Hello, judges.
Hello. Zelda Matlatsi, how was the team dynamic there?
It was amazing.
I think we got along like fantastically well.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
I thought Matlatsi was quite bossy, don't you think?
Look, I also thought so, but she surprised me.
Was this before the cook?
No, before the cook, I thought so.
Oh, okay.
But during, she surprised me. She's unlike any other chef I've ever met.
How have you brought the two cultures together?
I grew up eating a lot of pap and fleis, so I wanted to bring in that type of vibe, but maybe elevate it a little bit.
I drew inspiration for the dessert from a memory I have as a child walking around on the beaches of KZN. Yeah, so we went for a Cape Malay kind of Indian style. So I think it's an amazing combination with those like Cape Malay kind of spices and the Indian spices, the cardamom that's in the custard, the cinnamon that's in the cake. It should blow your mind.
Oh, you've sold it to us. We're definitely going to taste it.
We're ready.
Yeah, we are nervous.
There is silence, complete silence. Like running through my mind is like, did we do well?
And you see the smile of
but then it's like, it's a smirk as well. It's like, you don't know if it's a good one or they're enjoying it. So it's very nerve-wracking.
Where do they make such young cooks like you? And where can we get more?
Oh, please don't make me cry again. Not again.
No! Please. You brought two cultures together in such a creative way. You know, you took something that is just normal and you elevated it to heights that I've never even tasted before. I love the way that you added those kernels to that pap, and everything you eat complements each other.
Beautiful cook on the meat. I mean, this pap croquette, for me, true revelation. I need that recipe, Matlatsi, because, you know, brought a new dimension to it.
I didn't like the main course. I would more say I loved it. You know, like those. I especially like that, we call that like a smoor, but that braise with the onions and the tomato. It's not too finicky and overly fancy, you know? It's a meal that you can eat and be satisfied with. And then Zelda with the dessert, all those flavors really go well together, and that creme pat is really nice and delicate, and I can taste the cardamom dish, but I loved all the flavors on there.
I mean, I thought the dessert is pretty spot on, right? We can see there is cohesion in your two dishes.
This is incredible. The taste and the spiciness that comes through with that pineapple. There's layers upon layers upon layers when it comes to your cooking.
I think you guys worked well together. Well done.
Thank you.
Don't love each other too much because
we're not friends tomorrow. I don't know her.
We really did work well together.
And we helped each other out with flavors and all that, and it worked out in the end.
It worked out in the end.
What a good start, guys. I mean, that was something.
I think this is now the level the competition is at, you know? You have to bring it.
Let's have the next dish.
Yes.
Did you see those dishes? I mean, like, I'm not comparing myself.
Okay, but this is a competition. That's the whole point, for you to be compared to people.
Let's go to the judges.
Nerves here.
Let's just go to the judges.
Hey, Khutsameile.
Hey, Khutsameile.
What do you mean?
Yes, we did everything that we planned to do.
It kind of looked like there at some stage, it looked a bit frantic, not just towards the end, but also there in the middle. Was it a challenge kind of working together?
Yes, it was.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Why would you say?
I think we had like different styles of working together.
So which two cultures did you guys bring forth today?
What I have here is a take on butter chicken with chicken roulade, and the heritage and cultures that I brought in was the Durban flavors and the Isintu samp beans, and to give it off with the spinach.
And for the dessert, I did a combination of Afrikaans and the Durban street food cuisine. And so what we have here, it's a milk tart milfoy, and inside of the milfoy there's a spicy pineapple salsa to highlight the Durban masala pineapple. We have a puff pastry crumble there, a caramel custard, and peach jelly.
Lovely.
Shall we?
Let's taste.
Watching the judges taste our food is a very nerve-wracking experience.
I'm looking at Timbisa and she's like, is she deciding if this is good or not?
I like that new take on the butter chicken. What happens then sometimes is the chicken doesn't really sort of absorb, you know, that nice butter chicken flavors. But the sauce, the rice, it's got all those flavors in there. So it kind of saved it. The little samp arancini, really lovely. I think it was good. Whether I liked it that much, I'm still sort of unsure.
To be quite honest, I feel like I expected that. I felt like the dish was incomplete and it just needed something.
As I'm eating your plate of food, it took me to a place, you know, because Tinama Kosen is kulisika umngusho. I like the way you made it was very modern, but you kept the integrity of those tastes. I did think that the chicken could have been a little bit more succulent in that roulade, but
I like the flavors that were there in the butter chicken. I mean, the coconut taste is quite nice with the balance of all those spices, which is quite lovely. And I also like that, you know, on the chicken roulade, you put that chakalaka.
Love the dessert. I love the take on it. It's almost like a take on milk tart, the peach, the cleanness of that, and then you get the smokiness of the grilled pineapple, all that lovely textures.
I think you guys put together two incredible plates of food. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, good job.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, at least it wasn't all bad.
Bonnie was a bit quiet there. I didn't expect him to be so quiet. Do you think it's the nerves, maybe?
Is it disappointment?
I can tell you, maybe he looked at it and he wasn't completely satisfied with it. You know, he didn't tell us that, but you almost get that sense.
You could tell. You could tell.
Yeah.
Sweeten up any occasion. Just open and use as is for everyone to enjoy. Color your plate with KOO.
I think the other teams have done so well. I'm pretty confident about our meal, but is it better than the others?
Ujaji, Fatima, I was watching you guys. The calmness, I was impressed by that. You worked well together?
We did.
And how did you match two different cultures?
With our dishes today, we meshed Limpopo, the Pedi people, and South African lifestyle as a whole. So for our mains, we have hodu, but we remade it with sweet konal from KOO, and we have morojo, and then we have chakalaka and some chops.
And for dessert, we have malva pudding with a custard, both infused with rooibos, apricots, which was caramelized. Also got bakoba, bakoba, which is a nut-based Pedi cuisine.
Delicacy. Yeah. Oh, you guys finish each other's sentences.
So we work well together.
Yes. Shall we taste?
Yeah. What's in the bakoba, by the way? Nuts?
So it's normally peanuts that's powdered, but we used almonds, put in some butter, cinnamon, and sugar.
We're excited, but we're also nervous. We don't know what the judges are gonna say. We don't know how they're gonna receive the food. So yeah. They have no facial expression at all. You can't read what they're thinking.
I wouldn't say they don't have expression. I would say they have very mixed expressions. I can't read it at all. I'm just waiting for them to speak.
All I have to say is,
when Arthur did that, he warmed my heart. It was almost giving my granny validation, giving my mom validation, giving me validation. It was just a full circle moment.
hi man. This was a treat. I'll start with the main course. I kept checking on you if the hodu is going to be the hodu I know. And I've never tasted this one that you've made today. It reminded me of a place that I know. And also the clever use of spinach with the butter beans. I'm baby also. And I can tell you, this is what I was used to eating when I was growing up. The cook on the lamb, maybe overdone a bit, but the flavors that you had going there, the keys of sweetness, was just a delight.
You just reminded us how rich in culture we really are. Your flavors were clear, exactly where each one was from. Immediately, morojo, straight to shekho. One-way ticket. Do not pass, begin. Do not collect 200 rand. This malva pudding, it's soft, beautiful. It melts in the mouth, and then the rooibos just comes through there. Well done.
Thank you.
Look, I would say you can't find this anywhere else in the world. You know, we have a uniqueness to us as well. And the way you presented it here today in terms of not just the way it looks, but you know, the authenticity of it. Small little things, maybe for me the spinach was a little bit gritty, but it's a technical thing. But how you guys combine these cultures, and bakoba. I mean, I love that. It had a savoriness to it that worked so well with a malva pudding. Rooibos tea, how that was brought in. I tell you, this was really beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This is home food, but we've elevated it and we've made it the greatest thing we've ever seen, even ourselves.
Nothing gets as original and South African as this.
Yeah.
They did well.
And I love listening to you because it took you back. It's food that you grew up with. Like what you said again, you know, it reminds you how rich in culture we are in this country.
That was the epitome of the challenge that we gave them.
Yeah.
Oh, this decision is going to be another tough one.
Very, very nervous right now. Can't wait to hear the verdict, to be honest.
Let's get it done already.
Contestants, top 6. Thank you for honoring us with your talent. You showed us exactly why you are here. You took us on a culinary journey all over South Africa, and we enjoyed every single bite. Well done.
Thank you.
Okay, so it's time to announce the winning team. Today we could see and we could taste the talent that we have. And so today it wasn't easy to make a decision.
It's a bit of a nail-biter moment.
Yeah, because now you like, what sets you apart?
We have to win this thing, not...
Didn't come here to play.
No, we're not here to play.
I just want it to be over. Tell us who's the winner.
Okay, so the winning team we save from next week's elimination challenge and who will go straight through to the next round is... Fatima and Mujaji.
We did it.
We surely did.
Oh, that's not Zelda and Schlatze, is it? So it's disappointing, but I know we gave it our all.
They really deserved it.
Yes,
If anything,
very
they
well
deserved
deserved
it.
win. Yeah, that marvel pudding was like a magazine.
Mujaji and Fatima, trust was the theme for you guys today, because you trusted each other in today's challenge, and that was evident on your dishes. I mean, Fatima, you had never used wokomo before, but you were okay with Mujaji saying, nah, let's add this twist on the malva pudding dish. Well done for today.
Thank you. Proud of us, very proud of Team KOO Baked Beans.
Now, really, I think the gloves are off.
Yeah.
You guys have shown us now, you know, what you're made of. Today, it was a tough decision because it wasn't that easy to find a winner. So it's still all to play for. So the four of you will go into an elimination round next week where you'll fight for your place in the next round. Good luck.
Thank you.
Same! Yay!
Thank you, Chef.
Thank you. Being in the elimination round means we're no longer friends.
Penny, I don't know you, girl.
No.
It's a throwdown.
This is where it
ends.
Thank you very much.
Inspiring Mzansi to be healthier and stronger with tasty, convenient and nutritious meal solutions. See you next week on Color Your Plate with KOO.
Another feel-good production.